Hi everyone, it's Cassandra from Healing from Within. Happy Monday, and I hope you're having a beautiful start to your week. I would love to talk to you today about procrastination and one of the things that I've struggled with in my life, and more importantly, about creating the life that you want and figuring out really how you want to be spending your time. So, one of the things that I have been doing right now is a challenge that is helping me to get a little bit more clear about my direction and just kind of looking at all aspects of my life because it's so easy. Maybe you are familiar with in your life too. You can get really hung up on, do I have enough money? I'm not really happy. I'm feeling kind of unmotivated. Maybe you don't have the joy or the happiness in the relationship that you have, whatever it is. Um, that can become a hyper focus, which then doesn't allow you to really live. And so what's been beautiful about this challenge that I've been doing is that it has been addressing all aspects. So it has been addressing how I'm eating, my sleep, my trust, how creating my space, my office space, being generous in the world. So it gets me more out of that one way of thinking and just focusing on one particular area of my life and into the broad spectrum and really creating a full life. And so one of the things that part of the challenge that I had one day was to create my office space. Now, I haven't actually fully done that. When we moved into our new place, there wasn't an actual bedroom that I could use for an office, and so I've been trying out a couple of different ways in which to be a little bit less traditional, where you have a desk and everything, and that has worked for a while. And I do like the idea of having there be that mobility to not just be stuck in one area. However, I did need a place to create my office space, my stuff, have everything in one area so that I am not, completely scattered and all over the place. So one of the things that I decided that I was going to do, I didn't have a desk. I got rid of the one that I had before, and my boyfriend had. I had asked him, I had mentioned to him that I wanted to find a desk, and he said there was a free desk at his work, and so we went and actually looked at it, and I pondered on it, but I thought, gal, it's kind of heavy. The thought of carrying it up our stairs was really insane. And it didn't feel like me. And I immediately just kind of went into this, well, what do I want? What do I want to create? Because really what I have to do is create it in our bedroom. We have a very large bedroom, and I just have to create a space within that. And how do I want to feel with it being in my bedroom? And so what I decided to do is actually, the inspiration that came to me was to build my own desk. And I had remembered seeing on the lovely Pinterest, which I spend some time on because I just love being creative. But I saw some stuff on making things from pallets. So we spent an afternoon one day and looked. I did some research online on Craigslist and found some places that had some free pallets. And so normally for me, it's like like I said, I get really excited and then I lose the momentum and it just kind of fizzles out. However, with this challenge that I've been doing, it was really exciting to think of actually creating something, making my office space, and following through on it. Now, I started the process. When we got home, we pulled out some of the boards off of the pallets, and it wasn't totally easy. I learned how to use power tools for the first time, which was great. And but it took some time, and even my daughter was saying, have you been working on the sanding of the pallets? And I was like, no, kind of losing it a little bit. But then I kept looking at my space in our bedroom and just going, Kyle, I really want to follow through with this because I want to be able to feel the excitement and the joy of creating something and also creating my space, and following through and having that be an accomplishment in itself. Well, so I I had a couple of times where I just decided I am going to go and put on some clothes and that are I can get dirty in, and I went out in the garage, my boyfriend and I did, and I screwed down the top of the boards on the table, and I sanded, and he helped me by cutting the legs and screwing those down, and ended up with actually a really pretty cool desk. This is it right here, and I'll see if I can show you it. The space isn't fully created yet, but I just finished it last night, moved it up into my room, and I'm just so excited because I actually was able to envision something and take it through those steps, step by step. I didn't stop. I had moments of thinking like, oh, am I going to fizzle out on this one? And then I'm going to have this half, put together desk in our garage for a long time. But I really wanted to accomplish it. And in that, what I guess when I'm talking about procrastination is that how that not only impacts that one area that you're procrastinating in, but it impacts your entire life. And so for me, it was like, okay, I want to create this desk. So like I said, so I can feel good about accomplishing something. I can have a space for my office. But what it did for me too is that it took my life to that next level, which is I accomplished something, which means that I can accomplish anything in any part of my life. And so I can feel an inspiration, and I can check in with myself and just go, okay, does this feel like a good thing that I want to move forward in? And if I feel inspired in that moment, then I'm going to move. And if I don't, if I feel myself kind of hesitating a little bit, it's just all the old beliefs and the doubts and whatever. And I can check back in with myself and see if it's something that I want to keep moving forward in. But if I don't let myself, or if I let myself just stay in that procrastination and not get into that next step, whatever that next step is. So in this case of the table, one day it was sanding. And then the next day it was, okay, we're going to put the legs on. And so it's not giving up on those steps, like following through on those pieces. And then you end up with the end result. You end up with something that feels good, and you feel good in all areas of your life. And so what I would encourage you to do is to look at what is one area that you feel that you're really procrastinating in, that if you could just take one step, if you could just move forward in one way, make it a significant step, because the thing is the rewards that you will feel in every aspect of your life is unbelievable. And so I just want you to take a minute today and just really think about what could be one thing that you could do that would push you through to that next place in any area that you're feeling stuck in. What's one thing? And if you find yourself that you just can't do it, then just ask yourself, okay, well, what is it? What's going on for me? What am I believing to be true in this situation? And just take a minute to reflect on that. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing or being in procrastination. It's just that you're resisting. It's like I said before, it's like you're paddling up a river versus letting yourself just flow with the river. And so it's not a bad thing. It just doesn't feel good. And it's not going to give you the results that you want as easily as if you are just letting go and just moving through that procrastination, just taking that one next step and just trusting that it's all a learning. It's all an opportunity to grow and learn. So I hope this was helpful for you today. And I'm gonna try to see if I can just give you a quick little visual of the palette desk. It's very rough. It's not anything that we've stained or any of that kind of stuff. I really like sometimes the very rough and rustic look. So I hope you can get a visual here. Let's see, get this cord out of the way. And so it's my little salt lamp in the corner there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this a different way. Aren't you loving this little video here? I'm going to and I'll do it this way instead. Okay. There we go. So here is my little palette desk. And there's going to be more that I'm going to add onto it at some point. I want to add some desks. I want to add some shelves and some drawers and things as well. But and now I feel inspired since I have this finished product. I feel really inspired to continue to make the space what I want. So may you be blessed. Have a wonderful rest of your week and get out there and create the life that you want. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.